Before going to sleep every night, I had to wait until all the soldiers beside me fell completely asleep. Only then did I dare to quietly lie down. But right at that moment, the soldier next to me suddenly rolled over. I instantly broke into a cold sweat and quickly covered my body with my hands. A few days earlier, the border had suddenly come under attack. The emperor ordered every family to send one man to join the army, but my father was already old, yet his name was still listed in the military records. Looking at my aging father, my heart ached. To keep him from going to war, I secretly took his sword late that night and disguised myself as a man to take his place. After entering the military camp, whenever the instructor ordered everyone to bathe together, I always found an excuse to stay outside on guard duty. But after going so long without bathing, the smell on me started making the other soldiers suspicious, so I could only wait until everyone fell asleep, then secretly run to the river to bathe. The next day, to train the new soldiers' endurance, the instructor ordered everyone to carry buckets filled with water and hike to the top of the mountain. As the training continued day after day, because I was smaller than the others, I became the main target for bullying. I never dared to fight back, but my patience only made them push things further, until one day, I finally snapped. Without thinking, I kicked with all my strength, and the spear was driven straight into the ground. All the new soldiers froze in shock. My heart instantly sank. I realized I had exposed my strength, so I immediately turned and left the training ground. But what I did not know was that the general had seen everything. That night, the general called me into his tent. He said he had already noticed that I had been hiding my true abilities. In the military camp, only strength could earn everyone's respect. His words deeply moved me, and I decided to stop hiding my abilities. Back on the training field, I carried the water buckets with ease, and quickly left all the other soldiers behind. For the first time, I truly stood on top of the mountain, looking out at the world before me. I silently swore to myself that women could fight on the battlefield too. Soon after, under the general's command, we officially went to battle against the enemy army. With one order, thousands of arrows filled the sky, and enemy soldiers instantly fell everywhere. The enemy troops began scattering in retreat. I immediately led a team to chase after them, but I never expected that the retreat was only a trap. The next second, countless arrows suddenly flew at us from every direction. My fellow soldiers dropped one after another. The last two soldiers were completely terrified and turned around to run away, but I kept charging forward alone. I rode straight into a valley. Just then, an eagle suddenly swooped toward me, and I was thrown hard from my horse. I looked down at the sword on the ground and saw the word truth engraved on it. At that moment, I finally stopped hiding who I was. I removed my disguise, jumped back onto my horse, and charged back into battle. At that moment, I felt unstoppable. Suddenly, a huge flock of crows appeared in the sky. The general immediately ordered everyone to raise their shields for defense. The enemy took the chance to roll in their catapults, and the soldiers could no longer move. At the critical moment, I quickly rode forward on horseback, picked up the scattered helmets, and circled behind the enemy lines to distract them. When the enemy leader saw the helmets on the rocks, he thought an ambush was waiting behind him, and immediately ordered the catapults to turn around. All the fireballs launched toward the snowy mountain at once. The next second, the entire mountain began shaking violently. I knew an avalanche was coming, and the snow instantly buried the entire enemy army.